Violence, alcohol use, foul language, and sexual content. My favorites. All right, well, I don't know anything about this movie. I know it's a musical. Well, I don't know it's a musical, but it's like centered around music. And I know it's got J.K. Simmons and that one dude. And that's all I got for you. It's been towards the top of my list for ages. I have probably, I think it'd be 3 friends, IRL, that like this is one of their favorite movies ever. So I've had a lot of internal pressure to watch this. And I'm just like, you know what? Why not? So let's see what it's about, huh? Yeah? God, he's showing that drum set who is boss. Gave that a good beating.
So you know I'm looking for players. Then why did you stop playing? Did I ask you to start playing again? Why you stopped playing and your version of an answer was to turn into a wind-up monkey.
Oh, you're difficult already.
Double it. Faster. Faster!
He wasn't having it. He just bounced.
Oopsie daisy. Forgot my jacket.
Oh, yeah, it's a chilly day out. Oh, my God. Well, he has very little patience. So I'm guessing this teacher guy, J.K. Simmons, he's going to be a tough one.
No Swedish fish?
No, not today. Thanks.
That was a smile. That was a zoomed-in smile. That had to have meant something. Aw. Oh, nosy. We're getting nosy.
Things were hurting with naming on the kids.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't worry about Greg. Get the deck.
Oh, you're nice. Oh, you're nicer than expected.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. 1, 2.
Okay, so he just flips the sheet music. He doesn't even get to play. He's only a music flipper. I was about to say, oh, he was already looking. Oh, that was freaky. I like that music. That music sounded kind of good. It's kind of a switch up in style there.
What have you been practicing?
Holy hell. Just demanded attention opening the door like that.
3, 4.
I like his like conducting. He's good at the conducting.
Let's hear a little double time swing.
I mean, to my ear, that didn't sound terrible, but...
Drums with me. No, other drums.
Yeah. Is that because he impressed him or the opposite? Because he thinks he needs the help. It's probably the impressive part, right?
Room B16 tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Don't be late.
6 a.m. Is it worth it?
1, 2, 3.
Damn it, so it's like a really big deal, huh? Didn't seem too happy that he wasn't chosen. Ryan, that lead drummer. J.K. Simmons is like a celebrity kind of teacher.
I think that you're really pretty, and would you want to go out with me?
Please go away.
Oh!
Oh my
Please
God,
get out.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
she's messing with him.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just messing with you.
I was about to say, wow.
I'm sorry.
That's
That should have.
That's such a red flag. Nope. That's a terrible way to start a relationship. I'm good. I already feel emotionally manipulated.
7 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
At
Here,
7 p.m.
Monday. And
All right.
Impressive, dog. You did your thing. She messed with you for a little while there. Kind of annoying. But you didn't score yet, but there's time. He's, wow. Is he even gonna be there? Yeah, you were late, man. Jeez, now it's about to be 9. Yeah, no, I would expect him to be a very on-time person. You're a minute late, he's gone. A second late. But to be fair, like, he woke up at 6, so there's a good chance he was probably a good, 15, 20 minutes late, so. And it's 6 a.m., I'm not just sitting around waiting at 6 a.m. If I can go take a nap, I'm going to take a nap. And right through the door! This guy's actually insane. There's no shot. How could he be that perfectly on time? Is he even real? It's so tense.
All right, gang. Whiplash.
That's the name of the movie. What's the significance?
Barker, that is not your boyfriend's dick. Do not come early. Now, this one really upsets me. We have an out-of-tune player here.
Oh, the drummer. Andrew tuned the drums. It's gonna be the drums.
No? My ears are fine. We definitely have and out of tune.
Drums weren't even playing. That didn't sound like.
Now, either you are deliberately playing out of tune and sabotaging my band, or you don't know you're out of tune, which I'm afraid is even worse. Tell me it's not you, Elmer Fudd. Do you think you're out of tune? What are you... There's no fucking Mars bar down there. What are you looking at?
What?
Do you think you're out of tune?
God.
Yes.
Then why the f didn't you say so?
Oh my heavens, dude.
Carried your fat ass for too long, Mets. I'm not gonna have you cost us a competition because your mind's on a fucking Happy Meal instead of on
Oh
pitch.
my God.
Mets, why are you still sitting there? Get the f out!
Get out. Oh, for just an out of tune trombone?
For the record, Mets wasn't out of tune. You were, Harrison. But
Yeah.
you didn't know. And that's bad enough.
You are such. What? He wasn't even out of tune, so you're just his head, his mind. This guy, he's a sociopath. But how he was even able to pick out one little instrument and exactly which one it was out of that entire, like, everybody playing all at once. He was just immediately able to recognize, yep, something's not right. He was able to recognize when someone came in a note too soon. He's got very fine-tuned ears.
You know, Charlie Parker became Bird because Jones threw a cymbal at his head. The key is to just relax. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about what the other guys are thinking.
I think they're too worried about what you're thinking. Can't focus on the piece when you're worried about getting one tiny, small, minute thing wrong and getting verbally assaulted. I wonder what his resume is. Like, how can he just act like this? He must be so... I mean, obviously he's good because he can hear stuff and know when things are wrong and whatnot. And he's got a very good conductor hand, which is a universal sign that you're a great musician, of course.
Little trouble there. Not quite my tempo. It's all good. No worries. Here we go. You're rushing. Here we go.
Dude.
Dragging just a hair. Rushing.
And now you're rushing. What?
Dragging.
You're messing with me. You, like, shook the camera.
Why do you suppose I just hurled a chair at your head, Neiman?
Because you're deranged?
I don't know.
Start counting.
5, 6, 7.
In 4, damn it!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rushing or dragging?
Rushing.
So you do know the difference. Am I to understand that you cannot read tempo? Can you even fucking read music? What are you, in a fucking a cappella group? Play the goddamn kit. Were you rushing or were you dragging?
He was dragging.
Are you one of those single tier people? Do I look like a double fucking rainbow to you? You must be upset.
Dude.
Are you upset?
A little bit.
Say it.
I'm upset.
Say it so the whole band can hear you.
50,000 on my head is disrespect.
I'm upset.
You are a worthless, friendless, lip little piece of shit whose mommy left daddy when she figured out he wasn't Eugene O'Neill, and who is now weeping and slobbering all over my drum set like a fucking 9-year-old girl. So for the final father fucking time, say it louder!
I'm upset!
This movie's like, oh, it hasn't just started, but god damn. I'm like starting to sweat right now. God damn, dude. J.K. Simmons is taking no prisoners, man. Like, this class isn't worth it. I'm sorry. Or this, it's not, I don't think it's class. It's just a band. It ain't worth it. He can, I guess, technically treat them however the hell he wants because it's like, it's his personal band that he had to try out for it and he had to pick you personally. But nah, man. Nah, it's not worth it. 100%. Easy for me to say, though. I can't believe the dude's filter, dude. He has none of it. No filter whatsoever. I can't imagine what he's like in the personal life. Ow. I know you're really in the zone, man, but don't forget about the date with the the one movie theater girl. I was about to say, you need to, like, double up, triple up on that. Ow! What in the world? It's not worth it, man.
You know, every time I saw you at the theater, your eyes were glued to the floor.
Really?
That would be my social anxiety, man.
My parents like to criticize me too.
Honey,
When
you
I was
don't
growing
know
up, my mom
criticism.
said-
All right, let me tell you about this teacher I have.
I still go to the movies with my dad.
Oh. That was the one? She liked that part. She wasn't quite sold on him yet until he was like, I go to the movies with my dad, you know. Then she got real touchy with her feet.
She started piano last week.
Hey, when you're a big college kid, will you come play in my band?
No.
Like that?
Be my piano player?
No.
And I am not going to have my reputation in that department tarnished by a bunch of fucking limp dick, sour note, flatter than their girlfriend's flexible tempo dipshits. Got it?
Got it.
If I ever find one of these lying around again, I swear to fucking God, I will stop being so polite. Get the out of my sight before I demolish you.
Oh, I'd hate to see him turn off that polite filter. I guess he does have a filter, and it's God help any person that has to hear him when he's not being polite. I feel like the pressure on a public stage would be way too, like, it's one thing to be nervous about messing up in front of him privately, but publicly, oh my God. Messing up, of course, you know, a mess up that you wouldn't even be able to hear with your untrained ear. He just left it. He's gonna leave it there.
I need to look at the music.
Oh, yeah, it's right here.
What?
You're joking, right?
I have no, I literally.
He left it laying there for like a millisecond. J.K. Simmons just walked by in that millisecond and just picked it up. Oh my God.
You give a calculator to a fucking retard, he's going to try to turn on a TV with it. Now get your sticks and get your ass on stage.
I can't.
Maybe he didn't take it. Where the hell could it have gone?
You know this. I need the music. It's my memory. I need visual cues.
Play the goddamn music.
I can't.
I can.
Oh. Oh.
Well, you better fucking hope your memory doesn't fail you, because I do not intend to start losing now. Get your sticks and get your fucking ass on stage. On stage!
Hell of a time to step up like that, man. Don't even really have much time to practice it. Sounds perfect to me, man. That sounded perfect to me. And he's rocking out. He's enjoying it.
Hey, don't touch my folder, man.
What happened to the folder? What happened to it? It was a millisecond.
All right, let's get to work, ladies. Tanner, what are you doing? It's core only today. I don't have time for alternates. Cherokee.
He made the switch without even informing him. What a way to let him know that, hey, you're not core anymore, dog. By embarrassing him in front of everybody. Guessing you did pretty well then at the competition.
So how's the drumming going, Andy?
Yeah, it's going really well. I'm the new core drummer, so.
Well, here's the more successful sibling, huh? Finally! I was afraid we'd have to talk about his stupid drumming.
Come on, the talent at this table, that is stunning.
And then Andrew.
And Andy with your drumming.
And Andy. I knew it. I knew they were going to do that.
Well, I'm so glad you figured it out. It's a nasty business, I am sure. Oh, hey, are you going to tell them about your game this week, huh?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's Division 3.
I mean, true.
Carlton football, it's not even Division 2, it's Division 3.
Right. A bunch of jabronis.
Broke and drunk and full of heroin at the age of 34 is not exactly my idea of success.
I'd rather die drunk, broke at 34 and have people at a dinner table talk about me than live to be rich and sober at 90 and nobody remember who I was.
But your friends...
Oh, that's what this is all about? You think you're better than us?
Catch on quick, I can model you in.
I got a reply for you, Andrew. You think come play with us?
4 words you will never hear from the NFL.
Oh my God! Damn! He picked up some of that savagery from his conductor, Fletcher. Yeah, I don't think it was necessarily he wanted to be better than them. I feel like he wanted to just be equal. Like, you're saying, oh, we got some of the best talent in the world at the table, and then Andy here. You don't need to, like, so clearly look at me as beneath them. It's just dirty. Totally warranted outburst on his end.
I recently stumbled across another kid in a practice room working on his double-time swing, so I'm going to give him a shot.
Oof, pressure.
Am I late?
Oh,
Perfect
this
timing.
guy.
Come on in, Connolly.
Hey, what's up, Andrew?
Now,
This one right here, right?
He stole the folder, I'm guessing. I don't know.
not quite my tempo. Connolly?
He's gonna kill it.
Hey, do you mind?
No! The hell, how do you not come prepared? Or get on his ass, Fletcher. He didn't have his own drumsticks. A drummer.
Perfect, Connolly. See, this to me is the beauty of studio band. You walk in here an alternate, who knows when you could be the new core.
That shit? Why would you
Now
do
is
that?
not the time, I swear to God.
I can play it, okay?
I said not now! If you want the fucking part, earn it.
Oh, he's crying. What was that phone call about? He's a human after all, huh? Are you upset, Fletcher?
And it's gonna be ugly. And so for those reasons, I'd rather just, break it off clean. I wanna be one of the greats.
And I would stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know I would stop you from doing that. You know that for a fact.
Yes.
You're right, we should not be dating.
Man, just started that. By the way, this movie is flying. Almost an hour already in. God damn. Well, that's gonna set you back. You made a good decision to break off a relationship, though. I would feel bad for any woman that had to deal with that.
Sorry, we have a new player. Ryan Connolly.
God, Ryan Connolly, always wearing his red shirts to match his red, stupid-ass hair. Buddy, you need to extend your wardrobe.
Came across a kid in a practice room working on his scales. He was really struggling. And the faculty were all telling him, maybe this isn't for you, but they didn't see what I saw. I saw a drive in him, and I put him in studio band. And when he graduated, Marsalis made him third trumpet at Lincoln Center. A year later, he was first. And that's who you're listening to now. His name was Sean Casey. I found out this morning that Sean died yesterday
Oh, how bad?
in a car accident.
Damn.
I just thought you should know.
All right, now it's time. It's your turn. Make us cry now. Here we go. When I say, like, make us cry, I mean, like, say some of the dirtiest, nastiest shit that even our worst enemies would never even dream to say to our faces, because it would be so mean. That sounded bad to me, even.
We will stay here for as long as it takes until one of you can play in time. Not my f***ing tempo! Sorry, guys. Hate to put you through this.
No, you don't.
Is that really the fastest you can play? You worthless, Jaime f***. No wonder Mommy ran out on you. Get off the f***ing kid.
Damn.
You know, you actually do look quite a bit like a leprechaun. I think I'm gonna start calling you Flannery.
Dude, he's having too much fun making fun of everybody.
Get up!
I think you're hitting a dead end. Everyone's just starting to get tired.
Maybe it's time to finally bring this home. What do you
This
say?
makes my hands sweat, dude. Like,
Faster! Faster!
Satisfied?
Neiman, you weren't apart.
I don't want it. No, man. Oh my god, dude. This is some... it's just so not worth it. That's all I gotta say. This movie's doing, like, it's doing an amazing job. Like, I feel so damn anxious anytime they step up to the drums and they're about to play something. I get so damn anxious that, especially our main character, whenever Andrew starts to play the drums, do a great job building the anxiety, like, as if I'm sitting in the room. I mean, it's like I am, like, one of the other musicians just sitting in the room watching it secondhand. Like, we can't do anything about it. We just have to watch.
Glad you could fit us into your busy schedule, darling.
I know. Look, I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Connolly's playing the part.
It's my part.
It's my part, and I decide who to lend it to. Usually it's somebody that has f***ing sticks.
You're giving it to Conley when you're saying that?
I earned that part. You never earned anything. God, you are a self-righteous prick.
Whoa.
No, I'm in studio band because I'm the
Hey,
best
why don't
player.
you just back
Hey,
off?
off, John.
You would do.
I can cut you any f***ing time I want.
You would have cut me by now.
Try me, you f***ing weasel.
What are you doing, dog?
If your ass is not on that stool with your own f***ing sticks in hand, I will drum your ass back to Nassau where you can turn pages until you graduate. By the time you're done at Schaefer, you're gonna make Daddy look like a f***ing success story. Got it?
That's my part. I'll be on your stage.
You got 10 minutes, you f***ing pathetic pansy-ass fruit.
Gee, oh my god, man. He won. I mean, he got his way. Holy hell, man. Kind of. He's got a race against the clock still. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, I'm sweating. Oh my.
Sir, get off. No, you don't have to go.
He's just gonna keep going. There's no way he's making it in time. You can't just get on the stage and expect... I'll tell you what, though. If he does somehow, like, by the end of his story, you know, he becomes some famous top 5 drummer all time, this is one hell of an origin story. Like, he's probably playing with some broken bones and, like, what is that? Oh, God. He's not doing it. He's just outright stopping. You're stopping the whole thing in the middle of a
you're done.
Yeah, probably. Probably for the best. For both the band and for his physical well-being. Oh my god, dude! I have no, like, I'm under the assumption, or at least I was under the assumption, that this movie was building towards him winning over Fletcher and becoming the best drummer, but I don't think that's what's building to at all.
Does the name Sean Casey mean anything to you? Last month he hanged himself in his apartment.
Oh, that's not a car accident.
Sean suffered from anxiety and depression. His mother claims this started during his time as Fletcher's student.
Adds up.
So, what do they want?
To make sure that Terrence Fletcher is never allowed to do this to another student.
Absolutely. So he got dismissed from the entire school, like not even just the band, but the school as a whole. I mean, after attacking Fletcher, understandable, but like, dude, this went down a path I was not expecting at all.
This would not be a public hearing, you know. Fletcher would never know it was you who spoke up.
Just tell me what to say.
And his damn career, man. I was expecting this movie to go down like a cliche route where like, as the movie progresses, we start to learn more and more that Fletcher does have a heart and he has a human side and he's a super nice guy and outside of the class and he's got a nice family and he learns to be a nicer teacher. Along the way, our character, Andrew, he learns to be a better player through it all. I don't think it's going that way. I think it's going the complete opposite. I think they're committing more and more to the idea that Fletcher is just a villain, outright villain. No redemption arc whatsoever, at least not so far. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'd hate to be that jazz band. He's playing a little piano. It sounded pretty shitty to me. Sorry.
Andrew.
God, it's so awkward. He moved fast.
I don't know if you heard, I'm not at Schaefer anymore.
Oh no, that's too bad.
Some parents got a kid from Sean Casey's here, I think. Truth is, I don't think people understood what it was I was doing at Schaefer. I wasn't there to conduct. I was there to push people beyond what's expected of them. Otherwise, we're depriving the world of the next Louis Armstrong, the next Charlie Parker.
You can do all that without driving your students to suicide. I'm just saying.
And Jones nearly decapitates him for it. And he's laughed off stage. Cries himself to sleep that night. But the next morning, what does he do? He practices with one goal in mind, never to be laughed at again. And a year later, he goes back to the Reno, and he steps up on that stage, and he plays the best motherfucking solo the world has ever heard.
Sounds pretty relatable so far.
That was all right. Good job. And Charlie thinks to himself, well, I did do a pretty good job. End of story. No bird. That to me is an absolute tragedy.
Okay, you don't have to do that, but you don't have to nearly kill the dude either with a symbol. Like, there's a whole lot of room in between there. I don't agree at all. I get what he's trying to go for, but...
There are no two words in the English language more harmful than good job.
It's actually annoying. Like...
But is there a line? You know, maybe you go too far and you discourage the next Charlie Parker from ever becoming Charlie Parker?
Exactly.
No, man, no. Because the next Charlie Parker would never be discouraged.
Okay, well, that's a bar. That's that's actually kind of a dope bar. All right, now he kind of got... He won me over a little bit with that line.
Never really had a Charlie Parker, but I tried, and that's more than most people ever do. And I will never apologize for how I tried.
Not even to the dude's family that committed suicide?
Listen, I have no idea how you're going to take this, but the band I'm leading for JVC, my drummer is not cutting it. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand, I just don't give a shit.
I need somebody who really knows those charts.
What about Ryan Conley?
All Connolly ever was to me was incentive for you.
This movie is incredible, dude. I am amazed at this. Like, this is amazing. That scene with Fletcher letting him know how it is and how he's always just trying to push people, like, it's an amazing scene. Fantastic scene. Heavily disagree with him on his tactics, but goddamn, was it an amazing scene.
I actually have this show this weekend. It's a JVC thing, and I didn't know if maybe you'd want to go and get some, like, pizza afterwards. And
I don't know if I can come. I'll have to check with my boyfriend.
Yeah, I don't think you should. As in, don't come. I don't think you should check with your boyfriend. Just don't come.
Tonight could change your life. The folks out there make a phone call, you could be a Blue Note signee. On the other hand, if you drop the ball, you might be looking for a new line of work. Because the other thing about these cats is they never forget. Let's have fun.
Not gonna happen.
You think I'm fucking stupid? I know it was you.
Okay. Why would you say that right now? Oh, heavens.
And we're going to do some old standards for you, but first we're going to start out with a new tune by Tim Simonek called Upswingin'.
Something he didn't prepare for. I knew they were gonna. Oh! After he said that, I was like, what could he possibly be doing here? And I knew it was gonna be something like a song he wasn't prepared for. Oh, great. He's gonna look like an absolute buffoon. Just wing it, man. Whatever feels right. He looks so awkward. Oh my god. Fletcher's willing to just throw the whole goddamn performance. Sounds like a great piece, but yeah, the drums sound terrible. God, what a play. What a move from Fletcher. Oh, it's so dirty.
Yeah, I guess maybe you don't have it.
Oh, he's gonna bounce. Damn, man. This movie just, it has subverted my expectations at every turn.
Come on, let's go home. What are you doing?
Finish the show, buddy.
Now we're going to slow it down a little bit. I'm guessing most of you folks have heard.
I'll cue you in. Caravan.
He'll cue you in. Oh, this is badass.
Gouge out your motherfucking eyes.
I imagine this is gonna impress the officials out in the audience. He'll end up getting signed or something, but I don't know. Like I said, this movie's subverted my expectations. Anytime I've thought something was gonna happen, it went a different direction. They are blowing the hell out of them bitches. Oh, damn! Oh my god! Holy hell, what a performance! Transition right into the next song.
Andrew, what are you doing, man?
I'll cue you.
Transition right into the next one, man. Never stopping. He agreed. He's like, yeah, all right, I feel you. This movie's making just like drumming the most action-packed, like Saving Private Ryan level of like action, competing up there with like John Wick. Just he's drumming, man. The directing is insane too, dude. How is he going that fast? Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god! This is the moment Fletcher's been pushing him towards, and now Fletcher's finally seeing him reach his full potential. Like, oh god, dude. Dude, just the ticking down. Oh my god. Oh! I'm so nervous. Just, I want it to end. Holy hell! How is he going that fast? Oh my god! Oh, I have chills! Oh my! What a! Whoa! I don't know if you can tell, man. I am sweating, man. My face, my hands, they are moist, man. What an ending. That was as perfect of an ending as you can get. I'll be honest though, like if you're in the audience, right, can you look past the fact that he's completely like overshadowing everybody else, like purposely, deliberately, like he just took the show over, kind of doing his own thing, and like this wasn't your concert, man. We came here to see everybody play, and like you're just the only one playing now? You're not letting anybody else play? But I think like you just completely look past that because what he's doing is just that spectacular. Oh, I feel so exhausted. That movie flew by so damn fast, but what a story. Holy hell. Such a satisfying way to end that whole thing. What was the name of that drummer that had the thing thrown at him? Charlie Parker. Okay. I love the near exactly perfect parallels with the Charlie Parker story of how Charlie, he went out on stage, he completely embarrassed himself, made a complete fool out of himself and was laughed off the stage, and most people would quit there, but Charlie Parker being Charlie Parker, he practiced and he went back on the stage again and he completely amazed, blew everybody away, put on like the greatest drumming performance of all time, is along the lines of what Fletcher said. And he had like a cymbal, like as extreme, a cymbal thrown at him that could have decapitated him, and he didn't quit. He kept going, and then he put on the greatest. Like, that is such a perfect parallel to the story that we witnessed with Andrew Neiman. I loved that scene in the jazz club or whatever the hell it was when they were talking about it, and how Fletcher was like, dude, I want a Charlie Parker. I want my own Charlie Parker. It's why I teach so extreme, because I know that if they were to not be able to handle my teachings, then they never had the potential to be the next Charlie Parker at all. But if they stick it through, and like Andrew did, like, by the way, that performance from J.K. Simmons at the end, when he finally, like, oh, that performance was so good. Seeing he finally got what he wanted for so long, and his teachings and everything he's done finally paid off in this kid, 19-year-old kid. That look on J.K. Simmons' face, oh, dude, this is such a perfect movie. Oh my God, man. I have zero, like, I can't think of a single damn complaint. Like, this movie was just absolute perfection. Such an incredibly, like, anxious movie. The tension is incredible. Like I said later there, like, he was simply playing the drums, very intensely playing the drums, and I felt like I was watching the climax of a war movie. Like, we're watching Saving Private Ryan when they're running through the trenches, dodging bullets, or, you know, taking cover from a sniper that's in an enemy tower far away or whatever. Like, they made drumming like the most intense, action-packed. I have no complaints about this movie. I'm starting to just like repeat myself over and over again, but I just need to wrap it up, because if I don't just say, all right, good night, I'll see you guys later, if I don't do that, then I'm just gonna go on and on forever saying the exact same thing over and over and over again. So wow, what a movie. I just witnessed history.